looks so silly. You look like you have like one of those pirate beards. Ooh.
Like the fucking Davy Jones.
Yeah, you got you. That's the locker.
You look like Dylan Klebold.
Dylan Clayburn.
No, Dylan. What is that his name?
Who?
The Columbine shooter.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't know.
It makes sense. Blonde hair. Only one of them was blonde. They had a good message, I guess.
Fucking.
They felt strong enough to act on it.
Good group dynamic.
Good group dynamic.
There's conspiracies. They were CIA.
Yeah. There's always that chance, but
And that
I mean, they did kind of ball out.
it was a distraction for. I forget what the fuck it was. It was a real bogus one. You know what I mean?
I just. Is this gonna be loud?
Fuck it.
Doesn't sound too bad.
I'm good. Oh, Lordy. Nice addition to the podcast to enhance your listening experience.
Yes. Oh, what are you talking about? These little guys? These little furry guys?
Yeah, whoever got these outdid themselves.
Yeah. Shout out to the Patreon. The Patreon bought it.
Yeah, every single one of our listeners donates.
Every single one of them, all 82.
Yeah,
I
and
know
we get a portion of their weekly checks.
I actually have all 82 tattooed on my back.
They pay a tax for every check to benefit us. That well-known podcast down in K-Hole, you know.
Mm-hmm. And we support the no-kill shelters.
Speaking of no killing, happy 420.
Happy 420.
Yeah.
Day of our God. And the Easter Bunny. The Easter Bunny's frizzled.
The end of the Passover.
Fried biscuit.
The end of the Passover.
Amen.
Speaking of which, the day after Easter, the Pope dies. Mark Pope dies.
Mark Pope. Yeah, this is some futuristic shit right here.
our beloved Pope Frank.
Beloved.
R.I.P. Frankie.
Good
Well,
Pope.
People are posting it and like, he was a holy figure.
Our ally.
As a former Catholic myself.
Yeah.
Well, no, as a Catholic myself.
She's not practicing.
I'm torn. I'm in shambles. I mean, that was like. What if he rises in 3 days?
Yeah. I wonder how many die on actual like religious Catholic Christian holidays. Because he was one off, wasn't he?
I wonder if he was corrupted. I bet he was corrupted.
Did he sell his soul?
What was his skeleton?
They started letting the church do anime. They had like a little anime outreach for the old
What if he
the
has
islands.
like? What if in reality he has like vampires or something hidden underneath?
Dude, the Vatican? I bet the Vatican's a filthy place.
Dude, I bet the Vatican holds a lot of secrets.
Them in their cute little red outfits.
What would you do in the Vatican?
The Cardinals, yeah.
What would you do in the Vatican if you had 2 hours in the Vatican by yourself and no one else? You can do whatever you want.
I want to know what that white powder is they burn to make the smoke burn white.
Incense?
Incense?
I'd say so.
No, brr.
No,
That was a mer joke,
that ain't-
sorry.
That ain't just in
Incense
the
smoke?
Vatican. They do that in most Catholic churches.
Oh, whenever they like confirm the next priest or something?
Yeah. No,
Whenever
they
they-
do it just usually like holidays and shit.
Or whenever they like do the new, like whenever the new pope is elected or however they do it or selected,
Oh.
they have like, I guess out of just like Catholic churches, they like burn
All the bishops.
something of the sort.
They
Gotcha.
do it during holidays too.
Pick choose which one is king.
Shit.
I can't say a damn thing.
You look like a 90s bully. You
Dude,
look
I
like
look-
somebody that would bully me.
I look like Bumper off Johnny Test. No, is that his name is?
Bumper. I know that the rich one or I can't. No, maybe that's
No, that's Bling Bling Boy.
Bling Bling Boy.
I was thinking Sid from Toy Story.
Yeah. Or what's his
Yeah.
name off?
I was
Jimmy
not allowed to
Neutron.
go. Yeah, I was
Seen
not
on
allowed to
Jimmy
go out to
Neutron.
your house after dark.
Yeah, I got the bad kid haircut as I was telling Andy.
You look like you've moved your clip down a few times.
Me?
You've never finished the. No, I'm talking about it. You've never moved your colored clip up from yellow before. It's always just on
Yeah,
yellow.
I'm
It's
on
never
red.
on green.
I'm on red. They got the hall monitors coming around to check on me every class. Come in there and sit beside me.
Where's that Joe Flynn at?
Where's that little badass kid at?
Where's that little shithead at?
Where's that little shit stack?
Shit stack.
Oh fuck.
They were talking to
We said happy 420 and then started talking about the Pope.
the death of the Pope. Yeah. We almost had him.
Yeah,
we almost pulled.
We almost fooled.
Not the next series. Not the next sentence.
We're here to break it to y'all that the Pope is dead.
The Pope is so dead.
But it's Easter.
Does the pendulum swing back even in the church?
Well, we have down at the K-hole at the studio. We actually have like Stewie off Family Guy. How he has that little time machine, but he can throw the little portal down right there. That's what we got.
That's what we have. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
Am I
y'all don't
lying?
know the reason shit's so fucked up right now and so weird and everything's going to shit is because we keep going back in time and changing shit.
I must get my 40 views on YouTube.
Even if it's something as minor as like going back in time and
Getting a new vape flavor.
Stockpiling the mint mango jewel pods. But that's from a different timeline we created where they have mint mango.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we go back in time. We'll go back in time and change like minor things. Like
Those pesky race laws.
we'll change 9/11 by like 3 or 4 minutes. Just little stuff like that.
In the airport as the terrorists are boarding, we just bump them accidentally.
Like, and someone whoever's in front of the terrorists and TSA is like, they just like say the machine will go off like 4 or 5 times. Like they just won't be able to go through as easily.
Or we pack like a ribeye, like pork chop, in one of their bags without them knowing, and then one of them finds it in TSA, and then they start bickering.
There's a
and
leak.
then that goes on.
There's
for
a
little
leak
bit.
in the fuel pump, so they have to replace it real quick before going to fill the plane up. You know what I mean? Just shit like that.
Shit like that.
Make sure more people get to work on time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That rush hour. What was it? 8:03? Was that when the first tower did its thing?
They
Yeah.
obviously didn't know everyone shows up to work at least 10 minutes late.
Yeah.
They called it 9 to 5 for a reason, so we're trying to get as close as we can to 9 o'clock. Because
Terrorist attack across town keeps everyone in the buildings. Boom.
I wouldn't strike the World Trade Center as being packed at 7:45 a.m.
Those guys are business guys. They're coked up.
I mean, be that as it may, no one's coming to work.
Showing up to work on time like that.
No one's doing nothing other than waking up at that time.
Well, maybe that was the only flight that was going anywhere near there. Maybe because I don't even know like the flight plan for the planes they stole, but you can't only because that was like they were like out. Weren't they like an hour after each other or like minutes after each other? Or was one fell, the next one got smacked?
Who knows? It's up to us for real.
We can say whatever.
We could change. We could for real change it whenever we want.
Yeah, I think Osama bin Laden got the idea in a CS:GO surf lobby.
Maybe we might change. Maybe next week.
I'm sorry.
Maybe next week we might successfully kill Castro.
Yeah, next week we'll give it a good try.
We'll change the timeline to where we successfully killed Castro like fucking decades ago.
And none of this is on like a podcast or anything. We're just doing it on book on tape,
Yeah.
so it'll withstand
The planes, the original timeline planes,
the original timeline planes.
were taken off from Boston, New Jersey, and Washington.
We'll go
but
back-
They were going to LA and San Francisco, so they were big planes with tons of fuel in them.
That's how the
Hella
jet
fucking
steams
rocket fuel.
Is that how the memes melted, or the steel memes
Steel memes?
couldn't get in the pool closed? That was like 4chan memes right there.
Would you have been a jumper or would you have burned?
Probably the try to get out part. I'd probably
I'd
maybe
probably burn up trying to get out.
burn up trying to get out. Yeah,
Yes,
because I remember seeing the videos of them hopping out. Unrestricted YouTube actness in 2012.
I could not do that to my family. I'd rather be reduced to ashes and just be a memory.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
I couldn't be a stain on the concrete.
Ooh, imagine the poor fucking firefighter that has to.
Scrape it off.
Yeah, have y'all seen the video of the French documentary crew that was walking around with a fire crew on 9/11? Like, they were there before it even happened. Like, they were just filming the fire crew. And then the planes hit, and, like, they're in the buildings, and you can hear people hitting the pavement outside. It sounds like gunshots going off. It's ridiculous.
Go.
It's wicked.
Oh, and then it like bounces. The sound bounces up off the buildings.
Mhm.
Good God.
It's wicked shit.
I actually saw a guy. Funny enough, he came into my place of work wearing a 9/11 Don't Forget shirt. I feel like we don't do that enough. K-Hole branded 9/11 shirts.
I want a tattoo. Never forget. I'm gonna start
On your sternum.
chest, full chest piece.
Full chest piece to the one tower crumbling.
The tower smoking. What do you think? I mean, what about Mount Rushmore? Is that a good? Should we?
Is that the next target?
Should we go deface it? Like,
Put our faces.
just like just edge big carvings into the faces.
We would need a squad.
Just put
There's probably some disgruntled Indians out there.
giant dicks on the fucking
Yeah.
forehead.
Yeah. Like they passed out drunk at a party.
Just completely deface their features.
Yeah, we could do
Make
that.
them look like demons.
I'm going for Lincoln's nose off rip.
Give me the hat.
Give me the hat. Yeah, they didn't put him with clothes. They just, I don't know. I feel like, I feel like we could have done better. I feel like we could have done better with that one.
What?
The Mount Rushmore. It doesn't look as cool.
I mean, Mount Rushmore itself is just mundane.
Yeah, it's cool rocks. That's been
Yeah.
done before.
Yeah. Easter Island's cooler.
Easter Island is cooler.
Sick as fuck.
Those guys. Ancient Apocalypse. I sound like a dead horse, but goddamn.
Imagine you go to jail and you got a 70, 80-inch TV, 4K resolution, and the only thing that plays, and you're in a really the AC's out, and you're in a South Florida penitentiary.
South Florida Penitentiary.
But the only thing that's playing on this at maximum volume is live Parliament. You got to watch English Congress, max volume, 80 inches, in the cell, and you're in South Florida.
South Florida. You
So-
just have a bunch of Haitian men screaming,
Yeah, they don't
man,
know-
what the fuck? They should have passed that.
Yeah,
New Hampshire is a totally conservative Green Party.
They just
can't.
everybody's just mad as fuck because why is Parliament the only thing?
Why is Parliament on? But they begin to like it, and then they learn their own form of Parliament, and then they overthrow.
and then they establish a monarchy of the prison. And there's a king.
There's a king.
There's a king. There's a jester. There's a jester.
That could be.
There's a king's fool. There's a
king's fool.
A royal guard.
Have the kids from Scared Straight as the jester.
There's a prince of Florida Penitentiary, of Orlando Penitentiary.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think their coat of arms looks like?
I like it better than to be divided by race.
What? Who? They're them as a whole. The penitentiary. What is their crest of? Their house flag. Like you gotta have.
I don't
a
know.
crest.
I didn't think about it that deeply.
You got to. Parliament monarchies, they take full. Then they're gonna take over block by block.
The British monarchs, or the British Parliament. I don't know. Fuck. I don't even know what the fuck we're getting into for real. We're getting into some really like deep shit, man.
Who do you think? Who do you think colonizes first? Do you think it's just a white thing to colonize, or do you think other races would be like, those guys did it? I think we should do that.
Yeah, I think that's a caucus thing. I think that's a white person thing.
White person's thing, just to steal.
I mean, nah, not for real, because like Genghis Khan, he was Mongolian.
He was about that.
He didn't really
got after it.
colonize, he just conquered.
Just took.
Colonizing is like global scale conquering.
Putting up the military outposts and whatnot.
Colonizing is like a super, it's super political conquering.
Doing the conquering.
Yes.
The spread of ideas and plagues. My favorite.
The bird flu has brought the prices of eggs up. Shit's a script.
Shit's a script.
Yeah.
I'm sick of these prices.
Yeah. Gas is going down.
Bird flu
Everything
joke.
else is going up.
Did that one fly away?
Yeah, I didn't catch it.
It's alright. Can't catch these prices. Sorry, these mics have got me feeling silly.
Yeah, let me do that again.
You need that?
Yeah, I need
You need a little stang?
I need breastfeed.
A little num. Like a symphony, everyone follows suit.
Who is well, first I want to address something. They are dropping an Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remaster today.
Yes, saw that. I saw like the
And-
screen
It's
shares.
like a trailer coming tomorrow or some shit.
I thought it was I thought they dropped the game.
Now people at work were saying there was like shit coming at 12 today, but they were just saying there's like a trailer coming tomorrow. But in the past, Bethesda has had like an hour-long trailer. At the end of the trailer, they're like, "Go play the game. It's out now."
That's tough.
That is tough.
It's tough as shit.
Fuck a midnight release. Games will be dropping on fucking line.
1:30 p.m.
Yeah. Bring back that. Bring back the midnight drop.
Yeah, I miss
Stand
Candy.
outside of a store.
I want to post up outside of GameStop,
Mm-hmm.
waiting to play Transit.
Black Friday doesn't hit the same either, I'd have to say, too.
Not everyone's just fucking chilling online.
Fuck you, Jeff.
Everything got super. The script really fell into place after we turned 17.
What year's that?
Pandemic was proof.
That, yeah. The pandemic, yeah.
I said the Zandemic.
The Zandemic, yeah.
You
Two,
fuck.
two pandemics back to back. Was not good for us.
Y'all were going through it. Storm.
The storm.
Yeah, I survived.
It's all so cheap.
Walking into the storm.
Yeah. Choosing to go into the storm.
And you,
Choosing-
honestly, y'all had it smooth. You just woke up at the end of
Yeah, you just woke
at the
up.
end of COVID. You're like, fuck, I gotta go to work.
What the fuck is this? What is
COVID was
happening?
so lit. Everything was so cheap.
So cheap.
I missed the pandemic.
I remember when our
I missed the
pal.
prices, not the actual.
That's how you blow a. That's a good exhale on mod right there.
Yeah.
That's. If you go out too fast, you get a little moisture wicking out the back of your throat, and you're going.
Oh my goodness.
Have you been hitting the mats?
Not like I should.
Not like you should.
Mm-mm.
Still got the jug, jugged up, jug.
You gotta stay hydrated.
Facts.
You should be able to hear the gulping on these mics.
I hope so. You can.
Yeah, Dave is gonna rip. Oh shit.
Gotta wet my whistle.
Yeah, talking really.
Some funny noises. It's been funny as fuck. That's why I'm over here geeking. I'm
Do y'all want to hear my Mothman call?
Mothman. Is that the Mothman?
That's awesome. That's awesome. Nah, it's gotta be done outside. during
Oh,
night.
outside?
Yeah,
Okay.
You don't. These are moth. You ain't gonna see
It
them.
doesn't have doors.
Yeah, you ain't gonna see a moth in the fucking light, dude. Come on now.
Come on, let's go check our cotton linen. Mothman, that's a scary beast.
I'm gonna see what they think about this.
If you call, oh, we've got more. Is that a gulp? Was it a burp?
You hear that?
All right.
Half this episode's just gonna be fucking with the mic.
Fucking with the mic. Fucking with the mic.
Shit. Sound travels forward, not down.
That's the name of the episode. Fucking with Mike.
Fucking with Mike. Who's Mike? Mike and them?
Magic Mike.
Magic Mike.
I kind of want to Hit the worm.
You want to hit the worm? Are you in a dancing mood again? You want to impregnate my floor some more?
That was some heavy shit.
That was some heavy shit.
Yeah, grinded the fuck out of that floor. Oh my goodness!
Almost split him. Split my laminate.
I was feeling some type of way that day.
that was. It's been a good, nice, calm little 20 with our new fancy. Oh, we gotta get dead up real quick. Did you lose the back? We've got the street interviewer mics now. We've hit an upper echelon of content creation. Now we can go up on the street and ask whores coming out of clubs if they want to smash or pass. Oh, found it. Alrighty.
Ask people to check their phone, check their significant other's phones and whatnot.
Yeah. Who are you giving out a hall pass to?
15 years down the fucking drain.
God damn it. I knew you shouldn't have had that pixie stick martini. Well, it's been down the K-hole.
Oh, shit.
Bye.
This is great.